NBC Bay Area News starts now.
It's hard to comprehend how people can take things that far.
Right now at 11, troubling new information tonight about the severity of an attack at Levi Stadium. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Janelle Wang in for Raj Mathai.
I'm Jessica Aguirre. A bathroom brawl with what could be permanent consequences. The Santa Clara DA's office says one of the victims in that vicious fan attack at Levi Stadium may be suffering from paralysis. And the Niner fans accused of throwing those pivotal punches went before a judge today. Now, new calls to keep a better tab on the tap at sporting events. NBC Bay Area's Annette Miranda joins us live from Levi Stadium, and that fight broke out in a urinal.
Well, of all the things to fight over, a urinal, prosecutors say the attack was unprovoked and that it all happened while the victims and the assailants were in line in the men's room here.
As fans, we need to take responsibility.
Authorities now say this brutal attack, videotaped on a cell phone in a men's room at Levi Stadium just before Sunday's 49er game, was over a urinal. One of them is hurt so badly he needed brain surgery and may be paralyzed. The 32-year-old victim's cousin tried to intervene and was also beaten.
And over what? You know, I mean, over this, in this case, over a stall.
Kathy Simone started the San Rafael-based Fans Against Violence after the 2011 beating of Giants fan Brian Stowe in L.A.
We have children, and we bring our children to the games, and we think everyone should feel safe in bringing their children to the games and not fear something like this being the outcome.
Police say 27-year-old Jose Ramos was the main attacker and 34-year-old Dario Rebolero participated, both from Tulare County with long criminal records. According to court documents, the victim nudged Ramos on the shoulder, pointing out an available urinal. Ramos sucker punched him, allegedly saying he doesn't like to get pushed. Robolero is also charged with throwing punches.
These victims suffered severe injuries and were beaten like animals.
Fans Against Violence thinks maybe the answer to reducing the number of fights is to monitor the alcohol before and during sporting events.
Pretty obvious that these guys were already drunk. I think that they really need to be trained in how to spot someone who is already intoxicated and turn them away immediately at the gate.
Ramos, the main suspect, is being held on $350,000 bail. His brother's bail is set at $75,000. Both face between 8 and 11 years in state prison. They're due back in court on October 30th. Officers note that both brothers have tattoos tied to the Norteño street gang. Live in Santa Clara, Nanette Miranda, NBC Bay Area News.
Okay, Nanette, thanks for the update. New